Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today we are back with some more Crab Champions. Last episode was really fun. We did the pumpkin wand kind of shenanigans, which was perfect because today is the start, or at least recording of this, kind of the official start of TTG Halloween. I'm sure we've been talking about it past, but either way, we're in Crab Champions, and that's why we actually changed our skin for the first time in probably like 100 hours of gameplay. We went to the Vampires skin here. I don't know if we'll keep this the whole month of October, but no more rainbow. We're vampire here, and our chat gave us the good idea to use the crossbow, because I don't think we've used it in a while. We're gonna go ahead and use the electro globe, switching it up to the pickaxe, and having a lot of fun with that. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with melee poisons enemies. Okay, I mean, I am interested to see if we could actually get a melee build. But even if we don't get a melee build, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good here. But I'm super excited for TTG Halloween. Quick shill for those of you guys, been wanting some of the TTG Halloween, merch. We always bring it back every October, so definitely check that out. And all the extra horror games that we're gonna be posting. Also, Sharp Shot, pretty good here. Pretty good, I would say so. Did you watch the debate last night? What's your thoughts? I did. So we're talking about the vice presidential debate, I'm sure we'll probably, especially since the Neon Apes podcast is getting close to coming back, I'm not gonna go too into it, but my biggest takeaway was there were so many. First of all, it was kind of weird to almost it appear to be a civil conversation, right? I mean, compared to all the previous, debates where Trump is talking about, they're eating the dogs, the Haitian immigrants, they're eating the dogs, so it kind of felt weird to have it sort of be civil, but there were melee damage increased. I mean, I'm going to try to do a melee build. I don't know if it's going to happen here. More sharp shot, and we'll do health here. So that was interesting, but the very interesting thing was there were so many times during the debate that JD Vance would actually say something that sounded kind of normal. Like, he actually said something that was kind of normal, and Tim Walz would be like, oh, you know what, I actually kind of agree with JD Vance. I actually kind of agree with him, but the problem is your running mate doesn't believe in that. So JD Vance, you can say whatever you want, and it all seemed civil until until they started talking about the dang Haitian immigrants eating dogs, this whole conspiracy. And then JD Vance got mad. About getting fact checked. Yeah, he was like, you guys said you weren't gonna fact check us. And that was kind of funny. And then just straight up the question of the day. Let me see here. Tim Walz. I said Tim Walz as that was the item we were picking up. I'm gonna do upgrade in case we do melee here. You said that you weren't gonna fact check us. Yeah, that was like an exact quote. Which if you're complaining about being fact checked, you're on the wrong side of shit. But then, they start talking. The topic is about January 6th, the insurrection, Trump trying to overturn the election results. And what was it? Tim Walz just straight up asked, so did who won the election, or last year? Just refusal to answer. It's like so many things like that, So it was cool to almost have it seem civil, but it feels like it was a fake civility, It was in the rules at the start of the show. Yeah, they literally told them that they were going to fact check. They literally told them they were going to fact check. So I don't know if he's meaning that they told CBS told the different parties that they weren't going to fact check, but at the very beginning of the debate, they said they were going to. So I don't know why he was saying that. Yeah, first time watching stream, so hi. Well, hello. What channel in the Discord do we leave suggestions? So there should be a suggestions channel specifically. We were talking about people giving us, if you guys have any good horror game suggestions, I'm gonna need a lot of horror game suggestions this month. But yeah, it was, I don't know how much that debate swayed. I don't know. I would hope that it would help sway undecided voters, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, armor plate. If we start with no armor, absolutely gonna enjoy that here. And let's see, because we keep always talking about wanting a melee build. Health regeneration here. And okay, well, if we're gonna get armor, enemies drop more crystals depending on our armor. Whoa, why did that? Oh, no. Okay, I bought and then rerolled so fast. I thought my reroll was a couple hundred. I don't really want a random greed perk here. Fuck it, no, I will. Chance for an extra chest to spawn after each 15% chance for an extra chest to spawn after each island, but you can no longer drop pickups from your inventory. I don't, that's interesting. That's interesting here. Only reason it's my first time being here live is I don't really know when you're live. Well, normally Monday, Wednesday, Friday, around this time. Sometimes a little bit earlier, but I always notify our Discord server too. Let's see, snake shot. I'll reroll one more time here. So I'm not allowed to drop anything. Melee range increased. Okay, this is a very, very, very interesting melee build here actually so far. We're doing a pickaxe melee build here. Pickaxe melee build. Okay, let's see. And oh gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, how good's our melee? We also have the sharp shot. Seems like our melee's good for, well, that was a decent amount of damage once you build that poison up. Problem here is the pickaxe gonna, no, it did damage. Okay. As you guys know, I really have been wanting to try to do another melee build, right? We did one or two, right, when the update first came out. But yeah. Can we someday do crabs? Build? Oh, what, chatters choose everything? Yeah, I get that question a lot. The problem is it slows videos down intensely if I have to wait for everyone to... Okay, damage increased after 12 eliminations. Slows everything down if I have to wait for everyone to answer. If there was ever a Twitch integration into the game, an official Twitch integration, maybe. But even then, it's mostly only just for some fun things to do every now and then, because just to be completely transparent and honest, like, part of the fun of playing the video games for me is me getting to make the builds and try to come up with cool builds that people are going to enjoy. So, I've never been, like, the biggest fan of turning things into, like, a Twitch plays Pokemon type thing. Unless there's, like, a cool Twitch integration mod or mode or things like that, you know. But never say never. Maybe, but... Okay, yeah, we'll take Glue Shot. I just rewatched it, and they said the moderators will give time for them to fact-check each other. I specifically remember them saying that they would be fact-checking, because they were fact-checking, like, the entire time on things. I'll need to look back at that. But also, regardless, why is there one political party that is running on just pure misinformation? Because you can also go look at the actual fact checks that happen after the debate, you know, on all of the claims that everybody said, and it's just insane. It's insane. He got mad when they cut him off as following that given rule. Oh, you're saying give time for them to fact, or are you talking about for them to fact check each other? Are you referencing the moderators, or it was awkward? There was that moment, right? And then JD Vance was like arguing with the moderators. It was very interesting. Reloading fires arc projectiles. Sure, we'll do this here. Okay, max health increased after every close range kill. And I'll do rush here. I'll do rush. I will say, Tim Walls was definitely nervous at the beginning. He was extremely nervous. I could tell he was kind of like stumbling over some of his words a little bit. But once he got into it, man, I was so proud of some of the things he was saying. Because, like, he would be so many times. He was like, okay, well, you know, I'm actually glad that, like, we kind of actually agree on this thing between me and you. But, like, your running mate doesn't believe in these things, you know? So it was an interesting one to watch, that's for sure. Hey, melee range increased. And man, I want the poison thing, but we're gonna say paycheck, and I will not take a one hit. We know about that here. We will not be taking a one hit. Okay, probably should have waited, but I didn't really want to there. It'd be cool if there was a perk that let you break the rules of some restrictions, but every time you do, you risk getting a harsh punishment. They call it risk management. Break the rule, like what restriction? Give me an example. Are you talking about like the restriction of the items in your inventory? Or... Oh, did I just take damage there? Okay. Damage increase. And remember, I'm not allowed to drop anything out of my inventory. So like here, I'm just not going to take anything. Damage chest here. Like the greed perks you have or difficulty modifiers. That would be interesting. A fusion option would go wild. Yeah, some sort of fusion option or... There's so much, you know, oh geez, things that could happen here. Oh geez, oh geez. Find it fun to listen to just find it interesting how fast people twist what is said. Give me an example on that. Like what do you spit, like something I just said? So I'm always okay to either fact check myself or look up certain claims. There's a lot of people that just kind of bury their head in the sand with their beliefs. It's my parents, dude. Not my parents. I should. I love my parents. They help me so much. But my dad in particular, he. There's some things I just like. It doesn't matter like what I say or how I say anything or what information. Okay. Okay. Melee damage increased. And. I guess just glue shot, because I don't want to take up too many slots here. People twisting what the fact-checking people said? I could get more Hoarder, more max health, but more enemies spawn. That's actually fine. And then screw it, just poison shot. Let's just get all poison shot here. We have poison melee. Let's get a poison crossbow here. That sounds like a really fun build here to me. Okay. That's a lot of poison. That, oh geez. There we go. I'm surprised at how effective this build is right now. Okay, checklist. More damage every 12 eliminations. Right, and we do have now 75% more max health, but 20% more enemies spawn. We'll say extra use of your ability, and we'll get more health, because we're getting the free armor every time, so. Like when they said JD Vance was talking about all the abortion stuff, saying that Kamala and Waltz would be going back to allow late-term abortions. Oh, are you saying, like, why were they saying he said that? Because that's, if you're saying that, that's entirely what a claim that the Trump administration has been doing, or been saying that Tim Walz has been doing. Got twisted to saying no state allows that, which is not what was said. It got twisted to saying no state allows that, which is not what was said. Is to no state. I don't think. Oh geez. I was actually wanting them to fact check that. I forgot to look back into that. The exact, because they were arguing over what was actually written in law. And they immediately went to commercial break, and I was expecting a fact check, and they didn't. Honestly, I forgot about that entire part. Link shot, chance for shots to burst into 3 link shots. I did see though right? Because JD Vance was claiming that the Republicans need to get more trust in the American people, you know, in terms of their stances on abortion. Yeah, we'll definitely, actually, yeah, Bubble Blast. They were like, yeah, we need to get more trust from the American people because our party is pretty aggressive about this kind of stuff. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, the people in your own state disagreed with you. He wanted harsh abortion stuff. They said no, we want it in law, like codified into law, Roe v. Wade in Ohio. So he's now being like, oh yeah, no, I've changed my course. I now believe that the Republican Party needs to be better. But then on his campaign website, he just had to delete it off of his website. I think literally today, because even after him saying that on the debate, if you went to his website, it still talked about how he believed there should be 100% no abortions ever, even for no exceptions. And he did scrub that off of his website today. So it's like, I don't know. It seemed like sort of calm until you look at who his running mate is and the beliefs there and what he himself has said in the past. But yeah. Either way, I'm just hoping we can return back to some normalcy at some point in time. Because it is exhausting. I like talking about politics, but it's exhausting to feel like I have to constantly be talking about it, you know? Harvest has gotten so much harder. Harvest has gotten so much harder. Got some wasps in here. Also, the JoJo music. We got the JoJo music we know and love here. Oh, geez. Man, the extra enemies spawning. We're honestly taking a lot of damage here. One over here. There we go. I watched your pumpkin video. You were talking about your my idea for my relic. I was thinking something fun like 3% random buff after every elite kill, but buffs like homing, rocket jump. That would be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. Why wouldn't Waltz give a time restriction for abortion? You're just the only person I know that has such strong differences of your personal opinion. Well, that's not what they were talking about. They were talking about the claim of whether there are after-birth abortions allowed. And, because JD Vance and Trump, that's their big talking point. They're like, oh, they're killing the babies after they're born. It's like, no, that would be murder. That would be murder. So they were arguing whether that was even legal in their state. And to be honest, I trust the people running the state more than some crazy person making claims, you know. Oh my gosh, poison strength increased, but lightning no longer has any effect. Let's see here. I actively avoid harvest, especially when I have health is power. By the way, there is evidence of such things being done. You should post the evidence in our IRL or in our serious chat on Discord. You should post that, because also I live in Texas and I could tell you hundreds of thousands of women are suffering from abortion being illegal in this state. There are hundreds of thousands of people being negatively affected. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of women that are dying because they can't get the health care that they want. So, you know, if there's one or two cases where, you know, not that they're murdering someone, they're just, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to see the evidence. I would like to see the evidence. Because I know, I will say, I know some of the things that we've argued in the past about saying there was evidence, and then I looked it up, and then it wasn't actually real. I think that was the sandbox furry issue. So I would like to see the evidence. Shots are faster, less affected by gravity. There we go. Paycheck. Let's do that. And I would like to address. I know there's a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people in my community, in my chat, You know, whenever I talk about politics in the videos and stuff like that, there's a lot of people that are just like, just shut the fuck up, don't talk about politics, or I'm unsubscribing, just, you know, shut up, you know. And what I have to say about that is I get not wanting every single video to be politics and stuff, right? That's why we have our podcast, Neon Apes. Go check it out. We're bringing season 5 back soon. Neon Apes. But I don't know. This shit impacts real people, so it's easy to be like, oh, just shut up, just play video games. You know, like, we don't want to hear your take on certain things. But like, I don't know. I live in a state where it is currently like women cannot get the healthcare they need. And thousands and thousands and thousands of women are dying, and you know, these are real issues that impact like reality, you know. So every now and then it's gonna be something I talk about. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. I don't really know what to say. I know I'm trying to grow my channel, and I should be like, I'm gonna make the most family-friendly content on the planet, you know. Yeah, no, I don't know. Sometimes things need to be talked about, you know. Okay, I think we probably should get some enhancements here. What's the horror game later? A game called Unsorted Horror that has 5 horror games in it at once. Okay, Reload Arc, which is, or does electrifying, which isn't gonna do anything because lightning no longer does anything. Link Shot is flaming, Link Shot is targeting, Link Shot is snaking, Reload Arc is sticky, Reload Arc is targeting, Bubble Blast has sticky, Bubble Blast has snaking, and Bubble Blast has freezing. That was pretty incredible. It's in current events. It happened yesterday. Okay, before we get into our horror game content, after Crab Champions, we'll take a look. We'll take a 10-minute politic break and look into some stuff here. Okay, poison. Yeah, this poison build. So we did just get a bunch of other elements here. Okay, took a lot of damage there, but we're also dealing a lot of damage here. A poison pickaxe build. Dude, all of those enhancements were pretty crazy. We got targeting on like all of that. Okay. I'll say big chests. Fire rate would have been cool too, but oh, not the evidence. Oh, you're saying, oh, okay, not the abortion thing. I'm saying to the people complaining about political talk. Yeah. Like, specifically, that was something that myself and, you know, 100, you know, probably millions of Americans tuned into. And, you know, now that's fair. You know, I know not everyone's an American, so you guys just have to deal with the bullshit American politics every now and then. But yeah, exactly. Like, this shit is things that, like, you know, impact real people, things that are happening IRL. But so far, this build is going pretty damn crazy. Say glue shot. I was tempted on that epic, but of the one shot, but I don't know. Eventually, you stop one-shotting, and that's something that a lot of the times we normally like to get rid of, and we're never allowed to get rid of anything else. So I gotta be a little bit careful, because we are gonna try to loop this, obviously. I mean, at least one time. Well, this build is working out pretty well, right? We're permanently increasing our damage, we're permanently increasing our health. We have a little bit of economy, not a ton of economy. But the fact that we already have that poison ring's pretty damn crazy. Pretty damn crazy. Okay. Should get more health regeneration. Relic chest here. Dude, this pickaxe is kicking ass, though. This pickaxe is kicking ass. But yeah, after the like the last couple presidential debates, you know, after the debate, I'm I'm like kind of like going on the internet and seeing like the most clipped moments, or you know, sometimes they have like analysis afterwards, or they have people going in the spin room. But after the debate ended this time, like I think I watched for 5 more minutes and I was like, okay, you know, like that's enough. I don't need to like critical hit chance goes up. I'm gonna say Ring of Parrying. This was kind of one of the first times where I was like, okay, I'm actually doing an upgrade one. I was like, I don't need to just like, you know, be hyper fixating on this anymore. You know, I watched it to kind of be informed and see how it went. You know, and I'm glad I did. But man, I'm just ready for the election to be over. Though I am a little bit nervous because we do have one candidate that is still laying the groundwork for not accepting the results of the election, just like he did last time. A little bit scared if we're gonna have a January 6th 2.0, but you know, gotta do what we gotta do. Just make sure you vote, everybody. Make sure you're registered to vote. I know Texas, where I live, and a couple other states, you know, they're constantly purging. I think like North Carolina just purged like 700,000 voters. And some of those are valid, right? Some of those people are not eligible to vote, but a lot of them are also like things that they just couldn't like validate, or like the address things. But regardless, if you think you're registered to vote, double check. You know, you can always go to vote.org. Chance for an... Okay, well, I can't... This couldn't get any worse. Horde can't get any worse, right? It already says it's a static negative, right? That we can't drop pickups. So, 28% chance for an extra chest to spawn. Okay, yeah, so instead of 15. It's sad that the stream looks worse than the VODs. Yeah, and that's just because, right, when you're streaming to all the streaming platforms, they only allow a certain, like, bit rate. They only allow a certain bit rate. I think it's like, I do need to look into something. I think there's like another feature that might make it a little bit better that's brand new that I haven't really set up yet. But like as an example, you know, our bit rate is only able to be like 6,000 or something around going to YouTube and Twitch. But I also just record the videos themselves. You know, I edit the audio, you know. So yeah, the videos on YouTube will always be infinitely better. Plus, depending on people's internet, you know, sometimes streams are just really hard to like actually watch on the internet, you know. But yeah, that's why we do both. Say faster shot. It's like I'm trying to be very careful about opening up more slots, you know. Okay, max health after every close range elimination here. And man, we're already about to beat loop 1 here. Max health goes up when making purchases at shops. Okay. We're doing a melee build, so I'm gonna buy this 4 times. More close range. Every time we buy something, we get 68. Oh, okay, now, yeah, 60 HP. Ability spawn fire turrets. And I want some enhancements here. I want some enhancements. Never mind. I'm not allowed to. So, we'll get some movement speed. Just 1 movement speed. Okay, and let's see. See how fast we kill the final bosses here. We have fire turrets now, too. Okay, I was like, where's the other one here? Let me get out of the way. I was kind of just taking hits from that. Once we get through this armor. Probably should have gone for King's Skull first, to be honest. Dude, I kind of have them both, like, stuck. Neither of them can get through. Well, we already killed the ant. Dude, this build is insane. So, obviously, we're going to loop 2 here. Let's see. Boop. Boop. This vampire skin looks sick, honestly. Okay, poison turret. Yeah, we gotta go poison turret. Right, because we already get to throw 2 of these. And the poison does so much extra. So we will definitely take that. This is a beautiful poison build. We're still getting more HP here, which is something that's very, very important because, you know, we've tried to do melee builds in the past and you really end up taking a lot of damage. Now, the good thing about this is it's not only all poison. It's definitely a big part of it, especially in these normal things, but... Yo, turret build incoming, let's go! Yeah, definitely, I'm glad that we have 2, we have 2 legendaries are 2 turrets, which is pretty sick. Turrets are so nice now, even if you don't, like, fully, you know, go into them. Silver lining, I don't think I'm gonna take that. We'll just go get more glue shot. And random. Random. Depending on how this goes, we might go for a loop 3, but it really is gonna depend on how this goes here. And if I feel like, you know, we would even, because sometimes we get so broken where it's like, I don't know how much more broken we could get. Like, it would be interesting to see how long we could last, but it's like, you hit that kind of point. I don't think we're there yet, but... Okay. Melee damage increased. There we go. And more crystals drop on our combo. Probably just go more economy, obviously. But this is such a good build so far. I mean, just look at the amount of health and damage that we're gaining. I haven't done loop 3 in a bit. Yeah. So it could be, depending on how this goes, it could be pretty good. Found a great horror game for you to play. It's about the terror created by a small bushy-tailed rodent when it learns... Are you talking about a squirrel with a gun? Okay, more crystals on our combo. Yeah, that's really good. We're gonna take more of that. Not going 1 hit. I would love some elemental, but for as long as I live, we will not be taking 1 hit. I have a grudge for life. I have a grudge for life. Dude, the pickaxe here is insane. This is a really fun build. Love that we're doing poison on the crossbow too, right? Because it obviously just looks... It's like the most visually fitting thing for it. Yeet! Our paycheck's worth a decent bit too. Melee damage increased. Our melee damage is already at 500% extra damage. I'll do skill chest here. Homing barrels, homing thorns. I can probably live with that. Dude, all the enhancements we have is so good. Man, we are taking like good chunks of damage though. Whenever that happens, obviously we lose our combo. We do have Ring of Parrying though, which obviously helps a lot. I really want to. I know we turned it up in the past for paycheck, but getting the thing where poison spreads to other enemies would be super, super good at this point. I'm thinking of a horror game where you fight off hordes of monsters trying to collect loot for your small community. I'm trying to think what you're referencing in that one. The crab skin looks awesome, like a Black Widow spider. Yeah, the vampire skin. Melee range. We could have done the combo, but I'm not really getting up to that combo. Say, reload arc, whatever. Noise Storm needs to have a grenadier for melee. A grenadier? What do you mean? Oh, like... What do you mean by that? Oh, you're talking about Halls of Torment. Okay, I get it. Halls of Torment. Yeah, that episode came out today. If you guys didn't see Halls of Torment, that was a really fun game. And sure, we'll get more fire turret damage, more uses of our grenades, and then, oh, just more crystals when killing enemies, more crystals when killing enemies, more crystals when killing enemies. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Grenadier gives you one. Oh, one extra grenade. So there needs to be one for melee. Yeah, more uses of your melee. Yeah, versus cooldown. Absolutely. I would agree. I would agree with that. I'm surprised it's not even in the game. I know it's not, obviously, but... Because that feels like something that should definitely be an item. You're absolutely right. Bum, 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 bum. So, I don't know. It was a little bit scary. We took some damage. That barrel would have done so much damage if I hadn't just beaten the game there. Or the elite. Bouncing explosions is kind of crazy. But I'm going to go... checklist. Do. That scorpion looked so big. Okay. Dude, our melee destroy. Like, this is the first time I've actually dedicated on melee, and I actually feel like it's been worth it. Now, I don't know if it's because it's just specifically the poison one, and we have the poison ring. I imagine that's helping a lot. But this is one of the best melee builds I think we've ever done. And the turrets are, yeah, absolutely helping. Explosive armor, nah. Gotta be very picky with what we have. Melee damage up. Ooh! Chance to fire homing torpedoes with your shots. Sounds good to me. What? Where did that barrel come from? We're not on a barrel explosion thing. I did get lucky on that. Absolutely. Because I don't think we have high roller or anything. I don't think we've taken anything that's giving us a higher chance to get, you know, legendaries or anything. Good run so far. Don't screw it up. We got this. Me throwing a video game? When has that ever happened? When has that ever happened? Okay. We gotta be careful about the relics too, because we don't have a ton of, you know, thing. Fire rate. Okay, yeah, fire rate just keeps going up 3% every island. That sounds great to me. Rush, skill chest, I can do that. Oh, especially on this map. Yeah, we need more cooldown. If we could get more cooldown on our melee, or if there was an item, right, that gave us more uses or whatever. TTG guarantee? Yeah, I will definitely TTG guarantee that I will win at least loop 2. I don't know if I'm going to extend that to loop 3. We will do a loop 3. I'll do a loop 3 for y'all. Y'all deserve a loop 3. So I'm not going to TTG on the loop 3, but I will absolutely TTG guarantee on a loop 2. Extra use of ability. No, we got to go melee range. Anything with melee, we got to take. Melee range. How far is this range now? Oh my gosh. Finally made it to a stream for once. Yeah, welcome. We're doing a like a poison pickaxe build, and it is going very well. Got over 2,000 HP now as well. We're continuously to scale up our damage and now our fire rate additionally. We have some money scale. We got like paycheck and stuff, which scales up on its own. I wouldn't say that's money scaling though. Okay. Where are you? Okay. Especially, yeah, now that we are getting the fire rate, it would be good to get some of the ammo stuff. More poison. Oh, there it is. There it is. Lingering fumes. Yep, that's what I want. Enemies apply existing poison stacks to nearby enemies when eliminated. Yeah, and a 20% larger radius. And skill chests. So are melee, do melee ones show up in skill? Does anyone know where melees actually show up in? When this game comes out, I'm on console. I'm gonna play so much. Watched all of like 100 crab champions of your videos. Oh yeah. I'm excited too. I know you are not alone. I have had so many people ask me when it's coming out on consoles, and as far as I know, yeah, once it officially comes out, which might take another year or two. I don't know how long Noisestorm's planning early access to go. But yeah. Also, I totally missed it. Tomo Gaming almost an hour ago for following. I don't know if that was right before my stream or not, but okay, there. Okay, so melee is in skill, I think. Melee range increased. Do this here. I think your YouTube streams are starting to be pushed to more people because I started seeing your stream only yesterday. YouTube finally deciding. Put us more in the algorithm. That's pretty sick here. We do have a stretch here. Okay. Definitely gonna take more bonus crystals. Oh, we do have those though, and there's way more enemies. So it'll be a while, but I'm still along for the ride until then. Hell yeah. Melee damage increased. Okay, I'll take giant drill, sniper turret. I have some enhancements here. Torpedo shot has arcanifying and sticky and splitting. Okay. Collector maybe. Oh, melee dude, melee freezes enemies. So now our melee freezes and poisons. What, should I get another one of those? I mean, yeah. Like I said, I have to take as much melee stuff as I can. So, okay. This is a fun build here. And a brand new gaming chair on the way. Had my other one for a few years, just sort of breaking over time. Yeah, I have had this chair that I am sitting in since high school. So that's probably been, I don't even know. It's been a long time since high school. Or no, I guess that was like, this was like, I don't know. But I got, yeah, this is just like a $200-300 chair from IKEA. It's not a gaming chair. It's more of like an ergonomic office chair. But it has lasted a while. But, that's awesome. Getting more furniture is always nice. Ooh, melee poisons enemies more. Let's go. Already almost at 3,000 HP. This run is going so good. Oh, that looks so... Dude, the melee is insane. Like I said, a lot of the times when we get melee, it just, you know... I don't know. This is crazy. This is crazy. Did see your message about the new house. Was really happy for you. Hopefully you like your new place. Yeah. It's just a little bit stressful right now dealing with everything. Ooh, I could go orbiting shot. But then I can't take it away. If I take orbiting shot, I can't take it away. So I'm actually going to refrain from doing that. That's how I would throw. That would be a throw if I ever threw. Yeah. So some frustrating things, like it just feels like it's never-ending paperwork, but that's kind of just what being an adult is like. So the biggest now frustration is, like, they were needing a utility bill in Caitlin's name under our address, but she pays more of the rent and I pay all the utility bills. So there are no bills under her name at this address. So it's like going back and forth on things like that, and I don't know. It's like we always think we've done everything, and then they come back with 7 more documents that we need to find, you know. Ice damage is also dealt to nearby enemies. Okay. I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. And we're going to go skill chests as much as we can, because that seems to be where our glorious melee upgrades are. Because I'm telling, like, this melee build is insane. This might be the best melee build we've ever done. I mean, I'm just evaporating people. But yeah, I am very excited to finally be a homeowner. Especially since it's like literally only like an extra 100 or 200 bucks a month than the rent that I am paying right now, so. Melee range increased. Skill chest. Oh, hello. The more HP we're building, the more that this armor, you know, is actually protecting us. Right, we're at the 5 times combo, meaning we're getting extra money combined with all of the other money economy things here. Now our combo's back to 1 because anytime I brag about something, it's not gonna last. Thankfully, when my parents bought our house a few years back, they were lucky, really didn't have any issues with the paperwork. Yeah, I mean, and I don't know, it might just be like I'm not used to like how much paperwork being an adult is, but it's fun. It's fun. It's not fun, actually, but it'll be worth it. So we're just doing so much melee range. My melee range is now up in 180%. XL totem? Absolutely. 2 times XL totem? Absolutely. Homing barrels and healing enemies? Absolutely. So I just made this incredibly harder. But don't even worry about it. Because my melee is still going to just instantly kill them. I do wish there were more melee uses. Now that someone mentioned that. Get all of your friends and go buy a castle in Europe. It's going to be cheaper. Okay, there's a lot of enemies. There's a lot of enemies, but my melee will prevail. Though we are taking a lot of damage, actually, right now. Just gotta be careful here. Game is lagging. Oh, it's still spawning them. There's so many enemies that it's still spawning them. The game is lagging. They're still spawning! They're still spawning! They're still spawning! You could create a streaming house. If I, you know, had blown up, I haven't even blown up yet. But they're still fucking spawning! If I had, like, blown up earlier in life, you know, maybe, but no, it's definitely not something I'm interested in, you know, with a fiance, you know, and dude, this is insane. They're still fucking spawning. They're still spawning. Glad we got more range. They're still spawning. They're still spawning! They're still! Okay, I don't think they're spawning anymore. I am just like one hit away from dying though. Because the regeneration only lasts 45 seconds. We're obviously past that. And we're fighting healing enemies, so I'm not allowed to heal, but they are. I think I gotta be a bit more aggressive. I'm trying so hard right now, guys. I just have to be a bit more aggressive. Dude, the melee is not, the melee is performing very well still, though. And I at least get the shop right after this. Are we there? Nine times enemies is no joke. Plus, he recently buffed the homing barrels. It did seem like I glitched. Oh, you glitched it? That's not how you're supposed to break the game. Look at all these chests, though. Oh, it was worth it. It almost wasn't worth it. Melee range. Give me melee damage. I don't need all this. I mean, melee range did help, though. Melee range. Melee range. I just got 5 melee ranges. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Glue explosion. No, I don't think that one really works with the Electro Orb. Also, there were a lot of enemies that fell down in the pit of despair here. TTG Clutch went crazy. Oh, that was insane. That was insane, that's for sure. Sharp shot. I'll take like 2 of those. Got a lot of money from that. Crystal combo. Oh, there was a heal after every melee kill. I should have taken that. Arcane blasts. Ice damage to nearby people. Poison storm. Paycheck. Sniper turret. Ooh. More damage for all the health that we have. Arcane Blast has damaging, scattering, and sticky. That's incredibly good. And I guess we just are going to upgrade the sniper turret. We'll do it like a couple more times. 238 damage a second. So still don't have a ton of health here, but I think it should be fine. See, now we've thrown Arcane into the mix. See, 2 elites down. It's working. Dude, the turrets are going pretty hard as well, especially when they have all those statuses. Let's go. This build's insane. Okay. Honestly, gemstone. Damage increased after clearing each island. More health. Okay. We're in the volcano area for our 2nd time here. Bouncing abilities would be good. I know I've passed that up a couple times. But our priority is the melee. Now, I don't know if I should have done that. More dashes. I'll take that. Running out of perk slots, and remember, we are not allowed to gain any more perk slots here. Or we're not allowed to... Oh my god! What the fuck? Those are so scary! Can't wait for the Halloween updates on all the games I play. Yeah, that's always always a ton of fun. Blue shot. Skill. That is always a ton of fun. Dude, it is so satisfying watching this pickaxe do its shit. Yeah, this pickaxe is going hard. The enemies are hurting very bad. He came in a rush to ruin your run. Oh. Melee range increased. Why do I need this many melee? I'll do health. I don't need that much melee. I mean, the melee's just taking down the enemies here. Yeah, this is without a shadow of a doubt the most OP melee build we've ever created in the entirety of our Crab Champions career. There has definitely not ever been a melee build stronger than this. Okay, I am actually just going to take more armor here because I'm a little bit scared. One hit. Nope. Nope. Playing horror games early, I see. We're the vampire crab. We might be the vampire crab all month. I don't know. Man, I still can't stop thinking about the item idea someone pitched earlier about more melee uses. That would be, like, if I had that, man, that would be incredible. Okay, more lingering fumes. Yeah, more shop slots would be nice, but no, this is. I mean, we have the poison ring. Spreading that poison is what we need and what we want. And we deserve what we want. Boop. Because the ice spreads, the poison spreads. The pickaxe range has been extended like 17 levels. But honestly, the skin goes hard. I know. We've kind of just been on the kaleidoscope skin for the longest time because it's like definitely the coolest, but I just had a build with 0 cooldown on the hammer. I was able to press and hold the keybind and just fly to the moon. Oh my gosh. That sounds really good. Melee cooldowns reduced. Finally. 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 Okay. More health regeneration, more bubble blast, thorn explosion, bounce. Yeah, I'll get like 2 bounces, because that's... The turrets are going hard. I'll get 1 more of that. That's actually crazy. Chance to throw 3 abilities at once. Melee poisons enemies, bonus crystals. Since we are going to go for a loop 3, I think it makes sense to just... Wait a minute. We have some enhanceable stuff. Thorn explosions has snaking, arcanifying, and damaging. And now, enemies drop more crystals. 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 To heal, go in the lava, then dash with Ring of Parrying? What? That doesn't... Is that how that works? Dude, the turrets are starting to go hard too. Especially with the bounce. I knew that if we got bounced there, that was going to go hard. This is insane. Well, we will definitely do a loop 3 for you guys. I want to turn this melee build even more OP than it already is. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Every tick of fire will heal you 10%. I'll try it. Next time we're in the fire, obviously we just beat this here. Oh, 2 legendary chests. Incoming elemental damage reduced. Enemies explode when eliminating. Enemies poison all nearby enemies when eliminated. Oh, baby. And more poison storm. More health. And we will go take our third loop. So we just get a bunch of turrets out, and then we just... Our melee destroys, like, everybody else. Turrets go hard. Turrets go hard. Melee damage. Finally! Found some more melee damage. Go elemental here. Yeah, this build is insane. Okay. Ooh, damage increase to enemies based on the number of you. Yeah, we'll take that. We have a lot of elements. I'll take that. I'll take that. Speed has the cooldowns. Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. Also, I think we're gonna have to lower the graphic settings, guys. It's getting a little bit crazy here. I don't know if it's just all the gems coming to me. We're scaling our max HP insanely here. Okay, let's chill out here a little bit. We'll lower the graphic settings. Melee range. Turret, okay, turret health increased by 400%. Go money here. So now the turrets are gonna last even longer. So our melee does seem a little less cool now that there's not the all the visual effects, but it needed to happen. All the stacks of poison being calculated is what lags it, I think. You can definitely see that. I'm sure we're doing many of things that are lagging it, right? The millions of turrets we're spawning, all of the elemental effects, all the extra amounts of enemies spawning here. This is insane. Okay, more paycheck. Go upgrade. Thought the run I just finished was cracked, but this is insane. I know, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Just joined, gotta say, what is happening? Yeah, we're on loop 3 with one of the most OP melee builds of all time, Hoarder. Absolutely, Hoarder. So now it's a 39% chance for an extra chest to spawn. Okay, let's see, drop that. Poison strength increased, we'll take it. Streak shot, we'll get rid of that, I don't care. And random, I do not want to randomize my totem, or my my inventory. Paycheck, bubble blast. I don't think I need multiple paychecks here. Probably should have taken that armor. Heart. Thorn, I mean, I have so much money now. I think they should add a melee upgrade called Melee Splitter, causing 2 melee attacks at once, but both in a V formation. That would be interesting. Ooh, now melee ignites enemies, which it's also doing ice. Melee cooldowns, nice. Dashing, okay, we can't do any shock. Heart, link shot, sharp shot, bubble shot. Why not buy all the paychecks? Because I genuinely, right, like, it's gonna keep going up in price, and since this is definitely the last loop that we're gonna do, I don't think it would actually earn us the money back. If we knew that we had more loops to do, maybe. But I genuinely don't think we would earn that would be a good return on investment. Same thing like gemstone here, after each island going up, I don't know how much that's gonna help anymore, you know? Grenadier. And, okay, here we go. I mean, this build's insane. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Melee damage up, baby! 2 relic chests? Yeah, give me some relic chests here. There's also a chest up there, I see. It's like, I do feel like I'm losing my armor a lot, but I have 7,000 HP. With that, the idea that people were talking about of the melee splitting, Indron was asking how it would be upgradable. And it could be like you split them, but they both only do like 20% damage each or something. And then it would be 30%, 40%. I don't know. Go elemental expert here. Look at all the turrets. And then they last for so much longer. So that relic was definitely a good pick. Ring of defense. Sure. We can have 2 more relics. Remember, we're not allowed to drop any. So here, I'll just salvage. And sure, I can fight elites. I can fight all the elites I want. I can fight all the elites I want. Woo! See, I'll get poison and damage nearby enemies. Just to commit to the poison. And get some fireworks shot here. Sure, random chests. That could be a good relic. That's a good idea too. Have it a relic so you don't have to worry about how it would upgrade. Oh my gosh, I'm getting 20 FPS, y'all. I'm getting 20 FPS. And shots burn enemies, sure. We don't have too many weapon mods because that wasn't really the priority here. Melee range! We have 17 upgrades on melee range. Sorry, I meant... Wait. 18 upgrades to melee range. I think it's affecting this. And I could take 2 spike strikes, or 2 spike chests. Oh, 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 God. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, I'm throwing. Oh, God. I forgot I was on, like, the modifiers, and I can't just, oh, God. Okay, almost through. Once again. But I never throw, so, you know. I can't open those. Who cares, though? I didn't die, at least. That's what matters. I think I just lost so much HP, too. Okay, Bubble Shot is Arcanifying. Take a Shotgun Blast. Regenerator. More max health. Icebreaker. Okay, more damage based on the money that we have, up to 100k. Rare treasure, I don't think that's worth it. All chance mods are more likely to take or trigger. I think it's too late for checklist. Energy rings, though, could be cool. Oh, wait, I can get it multiple times. Okay. Just started watching you doing another turret build. That definitely became part of it. But right now, I still think it's the best melee build we've ever gotten. As we have 18 range increases, 9 damage ups, 4 melee poisons, 2 melee freezes, melee ignites, melee cooldowns. But yeah, turrets have definitely kind of taken over a little bit here. Enemies take damage when extinguishing from fire. We'll take that because we are applying fire and ice. We only have 1 more perk slot open. Extra use of your ability. More health. Are you a fan of endurance? I'm trying to remember, what does that perk do? I assume you're talking about the perk. I cannot believe how fast we clear some of these waves here. This bush was set up by the FBI. It's a fake bush. Melee damage up. And skill chest, here we go. It's the chance to earn back ammunition when you do damage. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Normally don't take them unless, like, I'm going for the builds of, like, you know, doing more damage for how long you've been shooting and, how, you know, how long it's been since the last reload. Because those are really good in those cases, you know, because some of the other perks say, you know, have a chance to instantly reload, but then I think those reset those damage things of the other perks. Melee range. So that one's a really good one, depending on the build that you're doing. Even more melee range. My melee range is so far. And we go skill chest for more here. Yeah, like if we tried to do another loop here, like I know everybody always wants me to like loop endlessly, but if we do another loop, I mean, we're gonna literally be at like 2 FPS. We're gonna literally be at 2 FPS. The turrets are putting in work. I mean, this is insane. This is insane. Melee range increased. I do think there's a reality in where Noise Storm has to nerf turrets. But I hope they're still fun when he does. Because I do think that turrets probably scale out of control more than anything else in the game now. But it's fine because they deserve their time to shine, right? You know? Sure, abilities have bigger explosion radiuses. They sucked for the longest time. More melee range. Icy enemies, mirror projectiles. Sure. Those like ice hornets? Why are all the hornets blue? Yeah, we don't often use turrets. Yeah. And you know, so I don't want them to get nerfed, but you know, I feel like it might happen. Okay, salvage. Don't want any of those. Friendly explosions can rocket jump you. Okay, we'll up our max combo. And we'll salvage. So we have still room for one more. Salvage that. Shotgun blast is homing. Firework shot is snaking. Shotgun blast is freezing. Shotgun blast is snaking. Bubble shot has snaking. Bubble shot has sticky. Firework shot has flaming. Fire shot has scattering. Woo! Woo! Melee range that covers the whole map plus no cooldown plus greed perk of global damage is insanely fun run. Oh. Okay, lingering fumes. Oh, that's huge actually. This is insane. Existing poison stacks are applied in 120% radius. We'll do Grenadier, personal space. I think I just buy this out. So now, existing poison stacks are applied to nearby enemies in a 260% larger radius. Okay, and we XL totem here. It's still gonna take me only like 2 seconds here to get. I literally can't even see what's happening. I no longer am at the point of being able to see half the time. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is beautiful. Thorn explosion. Bubble blast. I mean, this is insane. It's time for me to play Halls of Torment. Yeah, Halls of Torment is insanely good. For those of you guys watching live today, if you guys didn't see the Halls of Torment episode video, it's super fun. I could definitely see it being like a new series or mini-series. Yeah, we'll definitely do a DPS check. We will definitely do a DPS check before the final boss, if I remember. But I will try to remember. Sure, greed chest. Problem is I kill people so fast that I sometimes have a hard time dealing with the enemies here. Because I think we might be in the billions of damage if we do our DPS check here. Chance for extra chests to spawn, sure. Not about to do glass cannon. More crystals drop when eliminating enemies, but you lose some of your max health. Nah, I'll just keep Hoarder. It's a great one to stack. So now there's just a 56% chance for an extra chest. And we do have room for one more relic here. Dude, I mean, this is just... We're looking at a slideshow at this point. Have you played Nova Drift? I have. That's actually one of my longer running series. We got a playlist, I think, of like 40 or 50 episodes. So you might have to, some of the older episodes might be babyface TTG, you know. But we have played a shit ton of Nova Drift. Okay. Okay, shops have more goods for sale. We'll take that one. Let's see how fast we beat a demolition. Actually, it wasn't that fast, but it was just because I couldn't find that last one there. Yeah, and we have a shit ton of crab champions. That too. That too. No, I'm just kidding. that would instantly kill me. The energy rings into the one hit. The turrets are very loud. Poison strength increased. Okay, fuck you. Oh, I want to try that ring of parrying in the lava. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna get a chance. Ah. So I'm gonna wait here until I buy all my items, and then we'll do a DPS check. Fire rate increased. Better fire rate increased. Melee damage. Bubble shot. More max health. Lingering fumes. Poison explosion on the ability. Spore shot. All you can eat. I don't think that... We can only get one more perk. Gain crystals, lose health at the start of every island. Oh, it already broke. Melee freezes enemies. I guess we'll do random debuff. Landmine shot. Melee damage. Damage up for all the health that we have. And, okay. Let's see our DPS here. I already saw 5 million. This is gonna get really loud. Is it only 5 million? A check! Because we are capped at the amount of turrets. So okay, wait a minute. Something I'm noticing is, so I think we got up to 5 million. The thing I'm noticing is poison is capping at 375. So I think we could have gone way more if we had gotten the perk that said you can stack more poison. Remember, because there are stack limits to the different elements. So if we had gotten, you know, if we had gotten that, we might have been able to go into the billions, but we didn't. But this is still incredible. Also, wait a minute. No, I don't want to do that. Should do a Batman challenge using grappling hook and dagger and a sniper. It'd be so fun to watch. Yeah, maybe next time we do the sniper. It could honestly be a fun idea. This is so pleasing. Let's see if it's as pleasing as how fast we're gonna kill this boss. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Okay, it wasn't as fast as I thought, but I would say it was still a success here. All right, poison explosion. Yeah, I honestly didn't think about the fact that they could only have a certain amount of poison stacks, you know? But we will definitely take our victory after the 3rd win here. Once had a 1 million fire stack with 500 million DPS. Yeah. So if you can get those things to stack more, it's always better, you know? But man, oh man. It feels look like how much slower we're like firing right now. It just feels so freaking different. So either way, I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed if you're watching after the fact on YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe, ring that bell like all the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Crab Champions videos come out. I hope you guys enjoyed the 3rd loop and us actually getting to do some melee build shenanigans. If there's more videos, they'll be on the screen. Right, we're gonna be doing a ton of awesome fun stuff for TTG Halloween, so stay tuned for all of that. If you're gonna be grinding out some more Crab Champions on your own, then I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.